Welcome to another JournalNow.com high school football video, Coach's Clipboard Edition. I'm Joe Serrera, and I'm joined again this week by East Forsyth Eagles head coach Todd Willert. Todd, thank you again for joining us.
Yes, sir. Great to see you in the playoffs, Joe.
Yep, it means you're winning and playing. Last Friday, your Eagles beat West Forsyth for the second time in as many weeks to reach the second round of the playoffs. How do you feel like your team's playing right now? Obviously, well, but are there any things that concern you that you need to work on? I know at times it's been penalties, at times it's been how you guys start. What are you seeing?
Just continue to get better and better right now. The penalty's been an issue all year. The more you go back and you look at some of the calls, you just don't. I don't know what to tell my guys half the time because you go back and look at some of the penalties and it's very confusing. So we're just going to fight through those kind of things. The big thing is we got to keep winning third down, both offensively and defensively.
Mm-hmm.
We did a better job this week getting off the field on third down, and we did a better job of converting third downs. And we're definitely going to have to do that against Mount Tabor because Mount Tabor did a great job of converting third downs this past week against Asheville.
That was the next thing I was obviously going to ask you about Mount Tabor. Only two teams have come within 35 points of your Eagles this season. One was the opener against Northwest Guilford. The other was 31-13 at Tabor on September 29th. Do you worry sometimes that things have come a little too easily for this team in terms of the scores? I know it's not as easy as the scores look, but that you guys haven't really been tested maybe the way you'd like to be?
Oh, we've been tested. It's
yeah, you just passed those tests very well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a special group of guys. They're not complacent. They're not looking past or doing anything. They understand. My coaching staff's great to make sure we stay focused. We've won by some big scores, but we've done it so many different ways, if that makes sense. Special teams, defense, running the ball, throwing the ball. So it's not been as easy as you would think. But obviously Mount Tabor's playing well right now. We're going to have to play one of our best games of the season to get past them.
What do you remember about that first game, the 31-13 win at Tabor?
I can tell you this, I'm getting old because I don't remember much of it. I had to go back and watch some of the film. Just physical, how fast they fly around, the weapons they have. Obviously, they've changed a little bit, obviously, at the quarterback position, right. And it almost causes a little more problems because he can throw the ball. And you see that in the Asheville game. He made some big-time throws, especially on third and fourth down. So, that will create a big challenge for our defense.
Yeah, it seemed like Shamarius Peterkin, the quarterback, really grew up a lot in the last drive in particular that they had up in Asheville. They needed to convert some third downs. They needed to convert a fourth down. They needed to make a throw to the sideline and a toe tap there to set up a field goal. And the snap wasn't great on the field goal, but their holder got it down. They converted. They didn't panic. It seemed like, that's the kind of thing that good teams do in the playoffs, and they're obviously a good team.
They are. They're very well coached. Tyshawn does a great job. He's got great assistant coaches. So there's a reason they're in the second round of the playoffs. I mean, they're a good team. They're well coached, got great players. So we're going to have every week gets harder and harder. And the 4A, it's just hard every week. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the 4A West right now for you guys has been conference playoffs is what it amounts to. It's a conference tournament. You open with West, you play Tabor. Now you guys have dealt with playing teams maybe not back to back, but a couple of times in the same season before. 2019, on the way to winning a state title, you played Grimsley in the regular season, beat them by the exact same score in the regional final at their place. I mean, it has to be challenging to play a team twice in the same season now, really, doesn't it?
It can be. It's not so much challenging. Sometimes as kids, the challenging part is they want to play different teams sometimes,
Yeah.
And that's the challenging part. But playing another team, and people always say, it's hard to beat a team a second time. Well, I tell my coaches that means they don't think you're very good coaches
Yeah.
because they think the other team's got. I mean, we have just as much film. We played them, they played. So I kind of challenge my assistant coaches that way too. But it is what it is. It's the setup we have in North Carolina right now. Like it or not like it or not like it. As you can see, I don't like it.
That's
But
okay.
it is what it is. That's another story that could go on for 3 hours if you let me speak about it. But it's the hand we're dealt. We're ready to play them. It's great for the area, great for Forsyth County to have two of the top teams here playing. Wish we could have maybe met in the third, fourth, or fifth round, but
Right.
it's tough in a way that we keep knocking each other out because our conference is so good. We have great coaches, and it's a shame that we knock each other out.
Yep, I hear you. What do you guys need to do Friday night to knock out Mount Tabor? That's obviously the goal.
Yeah, we got to win third down battles. I mean, just watching what they did was unbelievable on third and even on fourth down. Special teams and field position will be huge for us. We got to protect the ball. I'm not even going to say anything about penalties anymore. I've been saying that all year long.
Yeah.
It don't matter. It's not going to change. I'd like to not have as many penalties, but we're going to control what we can, and that is getting first downs on third and trying to stop people there and on third down and winning special teams.
Yeah, that's a basic formula. It's one thing you guys do really well. All right. Friday night, Forsyth County, place to be, obviously, Freddie Lewis Stadium, a great CPC rematch. We wish you guys, you and your Eagles, nothing but luck Friday night and hopefully going on from there.
Well, let's hope. Thanks so much. Go Eagles.
Thanks.